Hello, hello boys and girls, this is Underseal of course, and welcome to the kick-ass Black Ops 2 gameplay. I'm kinda sorry I didn't upload that many videos yesterday, but I was kinda fucked up because I was up way too late during the release date of Black Ops 2, and I didn't get the sleep my body needed, so yesterday was just one of those days when I was pretty fucked up and I went to bed really early and slept like 12 hours, and today I feel kinda fucking awesome. It feels like it's gonna be an awesome Thursday, oh yeah, or hoorah, or what the hell did the son of a bitches say. This is basically some extremely kick-ass gameplay. You guys are gonna see a lot of oh god, what's it called, lightning strikes. You're gonna see some dragon fire, but of course the most important thing, a really high kill streak, the Lone Star. It is freaking amazing. But with all of the high kill streaks you only get like 15 points per kill, so it's not really gonna give you that much of a bonus to a kill streak anyways, but it sure as hell gives you a ton of kills though. And who doesn't like to get kills? Who doesn't like to have a nice score? Everyone likes to have a nice score. And I'm playing with the shotty, the 870. I actually saw Ponstar's video yesterday and thought I would try it out. I wasn't 100% convinced though about his loadout, so I kinda changed it a little bit to something that fits my playstyle, but that's exactly what I want to talk to you guys about. Just because you see me using a loadout, for example, a specific one, that doesn't mean you guys are gonna like it or do good with it. It has a lot to do basically with how you play as a person, and that's the kind of tips I'm gonna try to give you now as good as possible. That's just a fucking failed dragon strike or lightning strike, only 3 kills. I mean, 3 kills is good of course, but you should get like 5 or something like that on a match like this when all the action is around the flags and stuff like that. But to get to the point, I'm using it with not the heavy barrel but the long barrel, and with the adjustable stock. I gotta say, I fucking love the adjustable stock. The adjustable stock allows you to run, or basically move around quicker when you're aimed down sight. When you know what aim down sight is, I freaking hope you do, or else you're kind of retarded, but I'm gonna explain it anyways. When you basically are aiming down the iron sights. That's as simple as I can put it if you're really new to FPS games. And to be able to move around quicker while aiming down sights means you are gonna be able to aim down sights and move quicker and kind of move around enemies. If you get my drift, you're gonna be able to kind of dodge their bullet even though you're aimed down sights, and they're gonna be even slower, so you're gonna have a more easy time to actually kill them. And I thought I would actually give you guys the best tips I can to actually become better at the game. First off, you don't become really good at a game just by chance or luck or anything like that. It's not like I'm not on some kind of natural talent or anything like that when it comes to FPS games. And remember guys, I also play games a ton. I mean, this is the best match out of like 15 games of 15 matches. Most of the matches I went 1-1 kill death ratio, or maybe 2-1 if I was lucky. I usually don't get like 1-5-1 like I do in this match. You're gonna see, it's just freaking amazing. They're gonna start calling me a hacker soon. But what you need to do to become good is of course have decent equipment. You don't need to have some professional mouse that costs like several $100s. It's enough with a regular gaming mouse that costs like $50 or $40 or something around there. That's well enough to actually become good. Keyboard, you don't need anything special at all. Even I'm using a fucking $5 like HP keyboard that came with like a PC set you bought like 10 years ago. I mean, I just like the feel of it, so I use it. I don't need to buy a new one. My mouse costs like $40, so I mean, like, it's a gaming mouse, but it's not one of those super expensive Razer Naga mouses. Those are probably better than mine, but you need to be really good to actually to actually benefit from a mouse that is that expensive. Usually only pros really benefit from it. If you as a private person who don't do professional shit use it, you probably won't notice any difference to your gameplay actually, to be really honest. Some might, but I would say 95% would not notice anything at all. So don't waste your money on that. Waste your money on good graphics cards and stuff like that, so you don't lag around when you play instead. That's my best tip, because lag and FPS drops are your biggest enemies when it comes to FPS games. But of course, as I said, you don't become good at FPS games or any sport just by chance or luck. I mean, sure, you can kind of be born to be good at it, like some people say. But really, that just does so much. Even if you're a natural talent, as people say, you still need many hundreds, often thousands of hours of training to actually become really good, and definitely need like 5,000-6,000 at least to become a pro. And I think actually about 50% of everyone who play an FPS game have the ability to become professional actually, as long as you spend enough time playing. But the thing is that most people don't have that fucking time to spend, because who can spend 5,000 hours playing Call of Duty Black Ops? I mean, you would have to play 8 to 10 hours a day for like an entire year to come up to 5,000-6,000 hours. So, yeah. I've calculated and I've played FPS games online, like Counter-Strike, Black Ops, Call of Duty, Battlefield, and Counter-Strike, and all kinds of games like that, Medal of Honor as well, online for about 4,000 hours, like overall my entire life. And look at me, I'm still no pro, but I'm pretty good. I mean, you guys like to call me a pro, but trust me, I have nothing to put up against the pros in most games. I think Battlefield might be the only game where I would have a chance against a so-called pro, because I have so much time spent in it. I mean, almost 1,000 hours in Battlefield only. But as I said, I mean, you need about 3 maybe to 5,000 hours in the single game that you want to be pro at to kind of become a pro. But there are many things you can think about to become a lot better though, that will increase your kill-death ratio, your score, everything like that, and also your enjoyment of the game a hell of a lot by just changing a few habits simply. So I'm playing with the shotgun. What do you notice anything specific when I play with it? Most of you might say no, some of you might say yes. And the ones of you who say yes, you probably have played a lot of games and kind of noticed that I move around, so I have a lot of cover all the time, so I can put cover between me and the enemies. I don't want to have any long open areas between me and the enemies, because what does that mean? That means that the enemy can shoot at me, but I can't shoot at the enemies, because I have a shotgun. It's useless. I mean, this shotgun, even with the long barrel on it, I would say can only kill someone at 10 yards or 10 meters away, and if the enemy is any longer than that, you're not even gonna hurt them. That's just how it is in this game. I mean, like, if the enemy is further away than that, your shotgun is all but useless, so it's better to actually use your sidearm. And the sidearms are pretty good, especially the 45 that I'm using. I love it. That's the one I always use in no, not in Medal of Honor, but in Modern Warfare 2. I really like to use the 93R. I like it a lot. Even also in Battlefield, there kind of is one of those guns in Black Ops 2 as well. You unlock it actually after the 45, but I actually don't like it that much. I like the 45 more, because the 45, it packs a punch. Most guys goes down after 2 or 3 shots. And 2 or 3 shots from a sidearm to kill someone is pretty goddamn beastly. I'm actually afraid they're gonna nerf it, because I've gone entire rounds and killed basically like 5-6 people with the 30 rounds I got, or the 40 rounds I got in my sidearm, before I actually even switched to my primary weapon. So it's kind of beastly. But to get back to the actual point of this whole conversation, I'm gonna talk a lot more about this to give you guys as many tips as possible, just so you know. So this is not the only tip I'm gonna give you. But so for example, now when I'm playing as a guy with a shotgun, I make sure to move around where there is as little open area as possible, at as much close quarters action as possible, so my shotgun does the maximum damage. I basically set myself up for success, because if you run around in an open area where people with sniper rifles and machine guns can shoot you easily, look at that. I went out in an open area and I'm screwed. Sniper rifle kills me. I would not even been able to hurt him. Probably not even killed him with my sidearm, even if I knew he was there. So you gotta set yourself up for success. So if you're playing as a sniper, never move around in too closed off areas. You don't want to move into rooms and houses too much, and if you do, make sure you actually have a few equipments, like the little mine thing that I throw around, the bouncy Betty, or what the hell it's called. Make sure to place one of those in the entrance, and even if it doesn't kill the enemy, at least you hear the boom and you know he's coming in there, so you can actually switch to your sidearm and kill him. And for example, if you're using a machine gun, you might want to be in a highly populated area where you know there's going to be a lot of enemies, so having to reload is a bad thing, and so on and so on. And I'm gonna kind of continue this trend and try to give you guys as many tips as possible, but remember, I'm still kind of new to Black Ops 2, so I also need to play a lot more to actually give you guys really good advice, but I can tell you guys as much basic advice as possible though. And as usual, thank you guys for watching, have a wonderful day, bye bye.